Hi everyone, thanks so much for stopping by. My name is Bruce Schwartz. Thanks for subscribing, guys, for connecting, and the beautiful contributions from everyone, and the shares. One amazing big family here, that's what we are, and I appreciate it very much, guys. This is the moon yesterday of July 17th, 2018. It's with my P900. We're only going to see this for about less than a minute even. But why do I want to show it to you? It's because every day I'm taking a photo of the moon so that at the end of the month we'll be able to see all the differences and how the line of light moves across the moon during the moon phase of the month. But it just so happens that I did see a UFO go by. Now, yeah, there's clouds too, so I had like 5 minutes to get this, and out of luck I was able to see a flyby. Now here's the thing, it looks a lot like a bird actually. I deliberately slowed it down too so you can see it even more. It's going to come in from the bottom here and go up towards the right. There it is. It's in the center there, coming up through the white part and going off to the right. There's a definite wave field and or oscillation around it, but I hate people just skimming it out saying that, hey, it's just birds. And look at this. This is slowed down. And if it's a bird, he'd be flapping his wings really fast. But with all due honesty, it really does look like a bird. And hey, it could be a bird. But it's the first time in my life that I see a bird appear in almost 1600 millimeters of zoom. The bird would have to be extremely far away for me to have caught it. And of course, seeing it was nighttime, I highly doubt it. I don't know. But nonetheless, I'm always sharing whatever I catch. We'll catch some more. We'll just let this one go. They say the moon is packed with titanium, right? I've heard the astronauts, several astronauts, say that when they got off on the surface of the moon, it looked like little bits of metal pieces of scrap everywhere. Little pieces, just everywhere. They're known to be olivine on the surface of the moon, which is just so green. I could only imagine that maybe the domes are made out of olivine, right? Well, I mean, it really looks like that color. We have on the surface in abundance also ilmenite. We hear it all the time. And I want to talk to you about pyroxene. Pyroxene. The astronauts, when they got off, onto the surface of the moon. We heard one of them say that there were very flashy, brilliant metallic pieces, metallic looking like pieces, broken up all on the surface. It could be the crystallization of the pyroxene. It's a very, very, very brilliant rock that just looks like, sparkling crystallized pieces of metal with very reflective surface. So that is another thing that often we're saying that the darn surface is just so reflective that we can't see anything. But would it be white? Would it reflect like ejecta pyroxene? I don't know. These are things that we're going to have to check out, keep looking at it. Here's another UFO on this lunar surface. We can see as I'm following it. Look at this object. Looks like it's pushing little shots ahead, back, and not back and ahead, but you know what I mean? It's giving little shots forward like it's swimming or I don't know. It's just amazing to see these objects on the surface. An all new breakthrough in finding, and there'll be a lot more to come. We're going to find a lot of new objects that have different characteristics. Some of them have the same characteristics as I'm documenting them all now. Thanks so much, guys, for taking the time to check out my channel. And now I couldn't wait to show you guys this. This is more a slap in the face because this is a crater everyone knows very well. Clavius crater. This is one of the craters on top. I don't know if that one's Porter or the other one's. Either way, we're over Clavius crater here. And we're seeing these objects go over Clavius crater. We're going to go see behind Clavius crater right after we observe these different shapes, by the way. Look at that. Looks like some kind of a rod right there. That reminds me of the lights that I see lit up coming out of the craters. There are two lines like that. One light and one not. Okay, big arrow is pointing to the big ass bridge or tunnel leaving Clavius crater, and the other arrow you saw, sorry I wasn't fast enough, it was a UFO. Again, this is just behind Clavius crater. So all this set up and all these connections, it's real. all these connections between the craters. Yeah, what do you want me to say? I mean, there's UFO activity on the surface. They're flying over what looks like structured objects. We're seeing colors on the surface. Hello, the moon could possibly be inhabited. The next thing we're going to see is taken with a Nikon P900. You see that? It's going by right now from top to bottom. I'm pretty sure you don't need an arrow on this one. You'll see it here on the top, come from the top, go down towards the bottom. A spiraling object. Looks like a panel, right? Some kind of an object or a broken up object, or maybe almost a spherical object. It's just turning and spiraling there. We'll see a couple of views of it. And notice I'm really concerned about those craters that are oscillating right there in the dark. Um, don't you find the could look like airport lights too, you know, or lights on top of towers, and just weird. Yeah, well, there it is. It's going up and down. Looks like some kind of a panel that's flying through the sky. Here's a nice low altitude angle. There it is. With the P900, of course, so I can't zoom up more than that because we're going to get a lot of pixelation. I'd like to say a nice warm welcome to Natalia Fuss and thank you for your generous donations.